hungry. I could eat a whore.
Hello, and welcome to another one of my random reviews.
Now, let's see what we've wrought here.
In this video, we'll be taking a look at the cult horror film, The Microwave Massacre.
Yummy. I think I'll call it filet of Femi.
The story of which revolves around a downtrodden construction worker named Donald, who's being driven to distraction by the extravagant meals that his wife keeps making for him. You see, Donald is a simple man who craves simple food, and his wife's attempts at haute cuisine are pushing him to breaking point.
Why can't you fix something simple anymore? I wake up in the middle of the night dreaming about food I can eat with my hands.
You don't know anything about being a connoisseur.
Made fun of at work.
Sir, I remember those films in the Army. I don't ever want to have anything to do with crabs.
And constantly henpecked at home.
Why aren't you eating?
That's like asking men why they climb mountains. 'Cause it's there.
He eventually snaps.
Donald, there is something bothering you, isn't there?
You know, May, you have a definite grasp for the obvious.
Culminating in him bludgeoning his wife to death with a salt shaker. Realising that he's in trouble, he decides to hide the body by dismembering it and putting it in the fridge. But unfortunately, when going to get a late night snack later that evening, he makes a terrible mistake.
I never tasted anything so unique. May!
After which he develops a new appreciation for trying out new recipes in his microwave. Which he decides to share with his workmates.
Hey, Donald, this is a tummy turn-on, man. Hey, you gotta tell us what it is.
Oh, no, absolutely not.
Causing him to go on a killing spree as he tries to keep his freezer constantly topped up. But will his friends be so appreciative of his culinary delights when they find out what it is they're actually eating?
Let's just call it Peking chick.
Wow, you mean Peking duck, don't you?
No, I mean Peking chick.
Filled with deadpan humour, Microwave Massacre is really more of a comedy than a horror.
You wouldn't happen to have any 6-foot cookie sheets, would you?
No, sir, we're fresh out of that popular size.
It's been described as the worst horror film ever made, which I think is extremely unfair, as I think it's terrific fun in a so bad it's good kind of way.
Oh, look at this. I'll either have to eat more or screw less.
There's some fun kills. Some very bleak humour.
Hey, at least this crazy dude ain't prejudiced. Says here, the last girl who dropped out, black.
Now that's my kind of maniac. An equal opportunity rapist.
With even the film's bloodier scenes handled in an extremely tongue-in-cheek manner.
Too many bones.
Lead actor Jackie Vernon was also aptly cast in the lead, Now apparently they wanted a Rodney Dangerfield type character, and he happened to have the right look, and as he also happened to be a stand-up comic and TV actor, he fitted the role perfectly.
You were expecting someone from the health department, maybe?
Interesting to note is that Jackie Vernon was probably best known at that time for providing the voice of Frosty the Snowman in a series of kids' cartoons, which is extremely disturbing given his role in this.
Well, you are what you eat.
I hope not.
The film also makes the most of its meagre budget thanks to art director Robert Burns, seen here as a homeless bum, who was recommended to them by Wes Craven and was extremely good at putting together elaborate sets with very little money. In fact, most of the interiors, would you believe, were filmed inside the mansion of Mickey Dolenz from the Monkees, as he agreed to let them hire his place out for a couple of weeks and redress some of his spare rooms to look like a regular household.
You know, this really looks great, May. It really does. It even matches the chairs.
Now, the film was actually shot back in 1979, but struggled to get a release until 1983, when it finally came out on home video, which is where most people probably saw it. Now, in the UK, it was released with the tagline, "They came to dinner to find they were it." And despite the lurid cover artwork and being released right in the middle of the Video Nasties panic, it somehow managed to stay off the government's Video Nasties hit list of films they wanted to ban.
I hate to tell you, but this is chicken shit.
Now, the film languished in obscurity for many years, but has since found its way onto DVD and Blu-ray, so it's fairly easy to get hold of now. So if you like campy horror B-movies, then this one's definitely a must.
You're getting what I had, spinach. Truthant.
Oh, no. I hope it isn't catching. This is terrible.
You're talking about my dinner.
That is terrible.
Thanks as always for watching. Please be sure to hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't already done so. Have you seen Microwave Massacre? If so, tell us what you thought about it in the comment section below, and be sure to tell us what other films you'd like to see reviewed in a future video. So until next time.
Oh well. That's the way she would have wanted to go.